Dennis and I'm restoring my 1910 Dutch barge to Vrouw Linda. And what I lack in skill, talent, expertise, experience, I more than make up with. Hello, late last night I finished off the rail, and you can see there he's all done. Get out of the way! Anyway, because I couldn't film at night, I didn't film it. All I need to do is paint it, and then it's finished. It's been drizzling again. That was done last night. Literally corroding in the last couple of hours. Stop rusting! I have to paint it. Look at that. Lovely and dry. Oh, but it's raining again. Of course it is. I hate you. With winter drawing in and the nights are getting dark, I don't have as much solar because it's dark, and I run a fan which cools the diesel generator off the solar panels. But now I have connected it up to a battery charger, because even now that it's lovely and sunny, I have put this shade right over the solar panels, so the solar panels are not, well, they're a little bit charging the batteries. So now I have a battery charger, that thing there, connected into the generator. But when I'm running the big generator, I have a fan here, and that runs off those batteries. So now what I do is I connect the generator up to the battery charger, charge the batteries as I'm welding. But to keep the noise down, to keep it less annoying, when I'm only angle grinding, I'll just use the Honda. And when I'm welding, I'll use the big one, because the big one's really big and noisy and annoying. 10.7. These batteries are rubbish batteries. I'm not worried the fact that they're at 10.7. Battery charger is on. The roof is going up and down and up and down because it's made of 3mm. You can probably, I don't know if you can see it, but as a result, when you're welding, you have to do an enormous amount of filling to get that up. Here's a nice weld. There, look at that, check it out. There, it's all going well. The reason the welds get messed up is because you're dealing with 3mm that suddenly becomes 1mm, suddenly becomes 2mm, that becomes back to 3mm, and it's constantly fluctuating. For example, here you can see quite clearly where you've got corrosion, so you can tell there's a few mil missing right out of there and a few mil missing. And in places like here, for example, you blow a hole through. It isn't easy. So that weld there that's just going down there, which is critical because it has to make sure that it's waterproof, that weld took a day. So hours and hours and hours of going back over and over and over again on it. Last time I welded along there and then I cut off the excess steel, but this time what I'm going to do is just cut off the excess steel and then do the weld afterwards. Now I need to cut that off. Let's turn some diesel into welding. The wonderful thing, of course, about diesel is that not only is it providing the energy for my welding, but it's also creating lovely warm days here in the middle of November. Win-win.
You want to see my gloves? Ta-da! Oh.
Look at those welds. It's so easy when you're welding two bits of new steel together. And don't look at that. Forget about that bit. So there's a couple of things that are wrong. I need to do that. There's another one here. Fill in that bit. And that's all the welding done. It's just a little bit of grinding and then painted. Whee! Okay, it's getting dark. Sun has just gone down. I've just taken the covers off. And now we can see Linda and the roof for the first time. It's all of it is done. I haven't painted it. I'm going to paint that. So that's what I've done today. It's this bit here and that little bit there. But now it's done. So I think I have to paint it. I have to paint it. But I think it's official. I have raised the roof of the boat. Ta-da! This is my new bike. It's a really good bike. It's got massive wheels on it. Goes like stink and everything works. And these are my new locks. This one and this one. I was told by the police that this one is a terrible lock and it needs one of these attached to it as well. So this is now registered with the police. There's a code on the bike, so if they ever find it, they'll be able to refer it back to me. Yeah, so this is my new bike. Let's go for a cycle. Hopefully that's going a little better. Look, my bike's still here. And the laundry's done. And all we have to do now is fold the laundry. I hate doing the laundry. I don't want to do the laundry anymore. Well, you're not going to blame me for this. Hey gang, it's Stilson. Looks like a coconut fell out of the sky. I agree, carried by a swallow. Not a European swallow. Oh, it'd have to be an African swallow. It's a weight ratio issue. European swallow has to beat its wings 43 times a second just to maintain airspeed velocity. So there's no way it could have carried the coconut. Nah, but an African swallow is a lot larger. But then an African swallow isn't migratory. What about two swallows? So the plan is really simple. I have the broken one, which is, by the way, working, but I would imagine it's slightly diminished by the fact that we now have frosting on the glass. Georgia needs solar panels more than Linda needs solar panels. So what I'm going to do is swap the solar panels over. That's a 250 watt panel. That's a 250 watt panel, giving me 500 watts of solar panel. But the panels that are on Linda are two 340 watt panels. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. Clearly the coconut falling out of the sky has precipitated this action.
I don't know where I put the keys. I need to cut the lock off.
I made these last night. Little legs. Ooh. Ah. Hey, that's going to be made into kindling. It's rotten. I had no idea I had all that wood underneath the solar panels. That's been there 7 years. Ooh, made little foam.